Welcome back to our channel, the source for the latest news and fashion stories about Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Today, we bring you intriguing news. Catherine steals the eyes in most breathtaking red carpet outfits as fans go crazy with her style. When the Princess of Wales walked down the BAFTA red carpet in 2023, everyone around the world gasped. The dress was a white, one-shouldered Alexander McQueen masterpiece that had been seen before in 2019, but it had been brought back to life. The garment, which used to be a symbol of delicate romanticism, was suddenly an exciting statement of bold strength when it was radically changed and worn with black opera gloves. This wasn't just a duplication of a wardrobe, it was the end of a 10-year plan to change the visual language of the monarchy. To figure out what the future holds for the House of Windsor, you need to first figure out how its most important fashion item has changed over time. The Gucci Gambit and a Queen's Confidence. In February 2025, 2 years later, the Princess of Wales appeared at the Royal Festival Hall in London with an aura of calm, almost impenetrable authority. She wore a blush pink and purple tiered Gucci gown that she initially wore in 2019. It was a brilliant option for the evening. In the world of royal fashion, where there is a lot of pressure to be new, this intentional act of repetition was a statement of intent. It meant that a future queen was working on a different level, one where sustainability was not just a trend, but a key part of her rule, and where the worth of a piece of clothing was not based on how new it was, but on how well it told a story. The dress from 2019 was pretty, but the one from 2025 was famous. The years that passed changed both the woman and how people saw her. She was no longer just the Duchess of Cambridge. She was now the Princess of Wales, a title that came with a lot of history and public expectation. This rewear sent a clear but subtle message. Her style, like her position, was here to stay. It was a move that really struck a chord in a world that is still trying to figure out the right thing to do with fast fashion. It's not just a rewear. It's a statement that true luxury is timeless. The princess is teaching a masterclass in conscious consumption. This comment on social media wonderfully nailed the mood. The fact that they chose Gucci was important. Alexander McQueen is still her go-to brand for clothes, but the Italian house is a different type of glam. More flashy and more like a movie. She showed that she was fluent in the worldwide language of high fashion by putting this dress in a new setting. This made the British monarchy not seem like an insular institution, but rather a global cultural force. But the real stroke of genius was the jewelry. The Greville chandelier earrings, a stunning cascade of diamonds from Queen Elizabeth II's personal collection, hung on her ears. This was not just a choice of accessories. It was a way to show who was in charge. She was visually intertwining the past, present, and future of the crown by wearing a modern, repurposed gown with a precious piece of royal history. She was claiming her position in the royal family and honoring its past while moving its image toward a more modern and responsible future. A gown and a princess. Born in 2023, the 2023 BAFTA appearance is her most significant red carpet transformation. Kate the Duchess became Catherine the Princess then. After 3 years without the event, everyone was excited. She made her first huge fashion statement as Princess of Wales by returning to this stage, the hub of British arts and global fame, during a moment of great change in the monarchy. She kept my trust. Upcycling her 2019 Alexander McQueen gown was brilliant strategy. The outfit was flowy and elegant with floral shoulder appliques. Sarah Burton's McQueen Atelier replaced the flowers with a magnificent, broad-pleated white ribbon for its 2023 revival. The silhouette sharpened immediately, replacing romance with an architectural line. It was and wasn't the dress. It symbolized her transformation. She was still the same woman, but she had a defined, more powerful role. Gloves appeared. The black, full-length opera gloves were unexpected. They were so unexpected and un-Kate that they dominated fashion news for days. It was straight from Hollywood royalty, evoking Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's and Rita Hayworth in Gilda. But it was severe and contemporary. This was a stylish power maneuver, not diplomatic. Famous fashion critics said, "The gloves changed the game. They added a theatrical and high-fashion edge that we hadn't seen from her before." It showed the Princess of Wales would not be constrained by prior safe choices. She claimed her status as queen and global style icon. The announcement startled and excited many. Dead from the gloves! "Everything I never knew I needed is a future queen serving this level of drama," read a viral tweet. Her signature inexpensive Zara earrings reinforced the message. She showed that great style is about vision and confidence, not price. At the 2023 BAFTAs, she utilized her garments as weapons to demonstrate her modernity, confidence, and power as a future queen eager to remake the monarchy. A golden farewell to a former era. In 2020, the vision is different, yet still spectacular. She embodied her Duchess of Cambridge style with a white and gold embroidered Alexander McQueen gown that year. She walked the BAFTA red carpet one last time before the pandemic, and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's departure rocked the world and royal family. This garment is a reminder of a more peaceful, traditional time. The outfit was beautifully made, which showed how well the princess and Sarah Burton had worked together for a long time. Gold hibiscus embroidery, which stands for beauty and glory, flowed down white crepe fabric, giving the dress a royal and otherworldly impression. First and foremost, it's safe, classic, and attractive. The styling was perfect, from the braided updo to the Van Cleef and Arpels jewels. Her British dress and magic Alhambra mother-of-pearl necklace and earrings made her look like a beautiful European woman with a tranquil presence. This design showed stability and continuity during a time when the monarchy was unstable. It stood for a devoted future mate and a calming presence in a world that was full of chaos. There is no bold edge or outline. Instead, the regal clothing was perfectly done to calm, impress, and reassure. A royal historian would state that this outfit was a superb way to show off the crown's beauty, skill, and grace. It's pretty, but it's a standard. The Princess of Wales in 2023 was bolder and more lively when she came out of the beautifully crafted cocoon. It was the best way to end her first royal appearance. 2019. The original masterpiece, and a nod to Diana. To understand the extreme extent of the 2023 metamorphosis, one must return to the 2019 white, one-shouldered Alexander McQueen gown. The outfit exuded romantic classicism on its debut. A gentle, asymmetrical spray of fabric flowers on the shoulder created an ethereal, Grecian-inspired focal point. It reflected the public's view of her as a fairy tale duchess, graceful, gorgeous, and fitting. The profile was soft and flowing, unlike its subsequent severe architectural forms. The garment was meant to seduce, not command. Her jewels gave the 2019 look its narrative punch. She wore her mother-in-law Diana's diamond and South Sea pearl earrings to the event. This was a huge symbolic move. Diana was the red carpet queen, knowing how clothes could express, connect, and captivate. Kate's earrings were a public statement of her support for Diana. The gesture built an immediate and profound emotional bridge to the audience, silently acknowledging the woman whose path she was destined to follow. Social internet exploded with parallels. Seeing Kate in Diana's pearls at the BAFTAs is stunning. Beautiful tribute, said one royal watcher. Heritage jewelry became a key part of her style, incorporating the monarchy's past into its future. This tribute was delicate, courteous, and extremely moving on the 2019 gown in its romantic form. 2018. Emerald green maternal majesty. In 2018, the princess navigated a high-glamour red carpet while pregnant with Prince Louis. Jenny Packham, one of her favorite designers, designed a rich forest green gown for maternal elegance. For sophisticated feminine allure, Kate has long turned to British designer Jenny Packham, known for her gorgeously beaded and elegantly flowing evening wear. This gown followed suit, inspirational deep green. It was a vibrant color that reflected her maternal status and was connected with the British Isles. With Packham's characteristic grace, the Empire Line maternity dress flowed over her shape without overwhelming it. Her black clutch matched a tiny black velvet ribbon tied below the bust for modest definition. Her pregnancy and BAFTA glamour were perfectly balanced in this look. However, the emerald and diamond jewelry suite stole the stage. The necklace, earrings, and bracelet were stunning, their brilliant green fire matching the gown. This forceful use of the royal vaults showed that her prestige was unaffected by pregnancy. She looked strong, healthy, and connected to the crown's heritage. By bringing the eye upward with such exquisite gems, she controlled the story, emphasizing on regal splendor rather than her pregnancy, according to fashion analysts. As a mother and senior royal, she exuded calm and power, the romantic rebel in Floral McQueen, from 2017. Her red carpet trip changed slightly with her 2017 BAFTA attendance. Another Alexander McQueen bespoke gown, the tiered, off-the-shoulder dress had a stunning black floral print. This was one of her most fashionable looks. While hardly scandalous, the off-the-shoulder neckline showed her developing confidence to try more modern styles. The design was McQueen's signature mix of romance and Gothic elements. The delicate, impressionistic floral print in lilac and cream against a black background created dramatic tension. Tiered, floor-sweeping skirt provided boho romance, but overall, the look was smart, modern glamour. This outfit had a story, not the safe, block-color elegance of her youth. An important step is this appearance. She was softly testing the royal clothing code. It showed her awareness of current fashion trends and her willingness to wear them publicly. With big statement earrings and an intricate updo, the style was younger and bolder. It showed that she was creating her own red carpet character that paid tribute to tradition but was not restricted by it. The fashion icon who would walk the same red carpet 6 years later in opera gloves and a completely new gown was revealed. 2011. The lilac promise of a future queen. Her sartorial odyssey begins on a sunny July evening in Los Angeles in 2011. As part of a post-wedding tour of North America, the newly minted Duchess of Cambridge made her debut at a BAFTA Brits to Watch event. Royal wedding fever had the globe watching her every fashion move. For her first test, she turned to Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen, a fashion icon. A silver belt emphasized her waist and gave shine to her modest, beautiful silhouette. It was graceful, courteous, and charming, the perfect opening statement attire. The most essential option was McQueen. By wearing the wedding dress that made her famous months before, she built a close bond with the design company that manufactured it. She said that her royal wardrobe would promote British fashion, and that her relationship with McQueen would shape how people saw her in public. This lilac dress was the first step in her red carpet plan. It had it all: loyalty to a well-known British designer, mastery of color psychology, and the ability to combine royal formality with friendly elegance. That lovely lilac dress looks nothing like the dramatic, statement-making clothes that came after it in 2025. The base was really important. Each BAFTA appearance was a planned step toward becoming a confident, dominant queen from that first, hopeful promise. A masterclass in visual communication, the evolution was a silent, decade-long story of a woman rising to power, one flawlessly chosen garment at a time. Thank you for watching the video. Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for now.